Let's get nuts.
Well, hello, everyone. What's happening? What's everybody doing tonight? Yes, it's Film Junkie Live time. How's it going? Make sure that doesn't do that again. It's Tuesday, September 28th. Man, month's almost over with. What is happening? Who's out there? Go to the tweets. We'll get to the tweets, Dave. What's going on, Mr. Will Diesel? Good to see ya. What is cooking, Mr. Lane? Snake. My day? Actually, today was it's been pretty frustrating and stressful for the past few weeks. Actually, today was okay. It's actually okay. What's going on, Mr. Fear Jason? Dark Claw, what's up? Like your avatar right there. Abracadabra, Akazoom. Bye-bye, baby. Wow. See, I was thinking of the Steve Miller song, Abracadabra, because I heard that yesterday, and it was in my head for most of the day. Jeez. What's going on, Mr. Patterson? Good to see you. Good. What's going on? We got Wonder Meg here. Hey. Oh, whoa. I missed that. There we go. Well, Lock Zoo, too, but then Wonder Meg's right there also. But I see you too, Alaka. Don't worry. Michael, what's up? What is going on? And then we got Mr. Nicotina here. What's going on, darling? Hey. Yep. That's how you take photos with a fan. Yes, that's right. It is Tuesday, so members only post-show stream happening. We got Disneyland Dude right here. I've been to Disneyland in so long. Hey, there he is, Jose. What's up, people? Dave, you going when you're doing a Twitter Spaces, so I can. Oh yeah, I know. I've been wanting to actually hop on that and maybe try it out, but I haven't pulled the trigger on that. I think a couple of us were actually talking about that one of these times too. What's going on, Sco? How you doing? What? What are you talking about? I don't know. What is TCN? What you talking about there, buddy? Huh? What's going on, Legend? How you doing? No, darling. Oh, you have to? Darn. You gotta take pictures. That's right. You're way ahead, huh? You're way ahead. So, yeah, it sucks. Niner fan. Niner for life, I should say. How's it going, bud? How's it going? How dare me? What did I do? I don't know what I did. How dare me? How dare you, sir? What are you talking about? I always love it because, when I'm trying to choose my topics, the main topic for the shows, I always go, okay, got these. And then all of a sudden, just an article drops like a half hour before, and I'm like, oh, shit, maybe I'll just talk about that because that's kind of what happened when it comes to tonight's topic. That's for sure. Release that Ayer cut. That is sure. Yep. That's what we want to do. What's what we want to do? Yeah. Maybe. What's going on, Drift? Good to see ya. Hey, what's going on, Mr. Everts? Always good to see your pretty face. Your pretty face, and your face is pretty. I would say it's prettier than Garza's. Just saying. That's just me, though. Just wanted to jump off a bridge. Why? Because of the Niners? Man. Yeah, but that's Rodgers, though. That was a lot of Rodgers and Niners defense, too, I guess you could say. So there's a little bit of that. So, all right. So have a good night, Mattia. Yeah. Guess, like I said, you could catch up on the post-show later on because, there'll be a little bit of, I guess, tea, I guess you could say. So, yeah, make sure you guys smash that like, thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed. And if you want to become a member, hit the join button, and you can take part in the post-show stream as well as the post-show vlogs as well. So do all that, and everybody say hi to each other. Hey, T, some T. I mean, it's not like it's anything like too crazy. But, it's just kind of funny stuff. That's all. We'll talk about it, though. We'll do that. So make sure you're doing all that. You got the Patreon right there, too, if you want to help out that pirate ship. And probably the best way to contact me, too, through there, even though sometimes I get delayed on the messages right there. Trying to do more for the Patreons. And like I said, once a month we do the Patreon stream. So if you want to take part in that, become part of the Patreon. And then, of course, merchandise down below in the balls area. Go ahead. Click it. Click it. Come on. Click it. Click it. Oh, yeah, there you go. Click it. Anyways, yeah, that got weird for a minute. But whatever. I don't care. I'm just saying, if you want to get some, shirts or whatever the hell, you could do that. It's all down there. It's all down there. All down there. We got Jesse. What's up, Jesse? How's it going? So, yeah. Switching, yeah. So, everybody's filing in right here, of course. Yeah, nice balls. You got vaccinated? Yeah, they're nice and big. Damn vaccine. Jeez. Making my, I got 2 bowling balls between my legs now. Yeah, jeez, that's what happens, right? Yeah, maybe for some people, I guess, huh? No. You sickos, you bunch of sickos. But, yeah, today was, like I said, today was a little more relaxing. I finally got finished with one part of this whole thing that, my daytime job is having me do. I got finished with a main portion. Now I'm like, all right, now I'm on the actual fun portion. Kind of fun, kind of cool. So, yeah. So today was a little bit more, okay, cool. But then at the same time, it's still like, I'm just wondering, like, I'm supposed to have this done. It ain't gonna happen. So you know how that is. So, anyways, why are you guys laughing? You guys laughing at balls, big balls? I guess so. It's fine. Save it for the fucking members only streams, you fucking weirdos. Jeez. Can't do this in public. Get banned. Get banned on YouTube. What are you talking about? So, all right. Anyway, so yeah, today was pretty good, not too shabby, and it's looking like if I'm gonna have a vodka stream this week, it's gonna be Saturday or no vodka stream this week because guess what? It's birthday on Friday, and friends were like, hey, let's do something. Let's go out, dinner, drinks, whatever. So it's looking like Friday, not going to be a vodka stream, but doesn't mean we can't have one maybe on Saturday. We'll see what happens with that. Maybe we'll have like a birthday vodka stream or something like that. And we could just have people file in and tell me how great I am. Happy birthday, of course, but, mainly tell me how great I am. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that instead. So we'll see what happens. But yeah. So as of right now, it's definitely not gonna. It's not gonna be a vodka stream on Friday, but possibly Saturday. Possibly Saturday. We can have some fun on Saturday. Maybe that'll be easier for some people too. That'd be pretty cool. Do a birthday stream or something like that. Play it by ear. But anyways, guys. All right. So. Got all that out of the way. Yeah, it's not my birthday yet. Not quite yet. It's almost there, Then I got to reflect on I'm not what's with my life? No. To be honest, birthdays I'm always kind of like, I hope nobody notices. Is anybody going to notice? I just kind of like, oh, nope. I don't say anything happy birthday. Don't do that. I'm just one of those that, like, I don't really care, to be honest, Sometimes I forget what age I'm turning. I don't know if you guys are like me, but sometimes I have to be like, okay, oh, yeah. All right, carry the... Yeah, that's right. Whoa, interesting, so, yeah. So I'm not really, after 21, I didn't care. Once I got to 21, I was like, you know what? I could drink now. I don't care about anything else. I'm like, what else do I have to look forward to when it comes to birthdays, huh? Now every birthday just reminds you of like, oh my God, I got pains in weird spots. What's going on? More gray hairs. Oh shit. It's pretty much what's happening right there. So anyways, alrighty, guys. I don't think, oh, there she is. Mama Film Junkee is here. I was wondering, because I know she's going to be taking off soon. Going on a little trip. So hopefully she'll have good safe travels. Hi, Mom. Love you. So we got all that. All right. I think that's enough with the chat right now. Let's get on to them tweets. Let's get on to them tweets right here. All right, let's make sure that's good. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, thank you guys for clicking in as per usual. But yeah, let's definitely, let's see what happened in the Twitter world today, huh? Let's go to that Twitter world. Oops, you know what? Let's try that again. See, I always forget to turn off the opening music. Hold on. Man, still not used to this damn thing. Now I need to get to let's get to the right transition. Here we go. There we go. That's the transition I was looking for. All right. So, all right. What happened in the Twitter world today? Here we go. Look at this. This guy probably sweated his ass off. You're telling me the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man isn't real? Yeah, he's not real. But it's cool. It's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, this is the dude. I wonder where this dude is at nowadays. You know, is he still working? Is he still, what's going on with this guy that had to wear this big, heavy Stay Puft Marshmallow Man shirt and walk down? I mean, that's got to be kind of cool, though. The fact that you were the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man and you got to walk down this whole, like, this makeshift model of, like, New York, part of New York. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I like it. And, well, this is awkward right here. Oh, this is so awkward, but it's you love it. You love to see it. So watch this right here.
12th. And who's your favorite Marvel Comics hero? Mine is Superman. Remember the motto? With great power comes great responsibility. Have a great night, everyone. We'll see you again at 6.
Go fuck yourself, San Diego. Yeah. Somebody totally was like, hey, she has no idea about anything superheroes. Nothing. So they were like, oh, yeah. Superman, he's part of the Marvel universe, and he said this, you know, with great power comes great response. Yeah. Ouch. That sucks, because I wonder if she found out. She probably found out later and went, oh, my God. So that's always fun, but it just kind of shows you, it's like, yeah, sometimes these news broadcast people, they try to pretend like they are in touch. Haha, what is your favorite Marvel superhero? Mine's Superman. Shut up. Stop trying. Don't even try, so it's just kind of funny. You just fade away. And then check this out, guys. I guess Eminem's coming back for Venom 2. Everybody was wondering if he was going to return with a song, and apparently he is. A little tease right here for Venom 2 that's coming out this week. With a couple other people featuring, Eminem. Everybody got excited for that, so that's cool. The first song was pretty damn cool, so yeah. Not too shabby. So Eminem, definitely, it's been announced right now, so that should be a good song right there. And yes, let's keep it on. Last homestand. Okay, now we lost Brandon Belt. So any Giants fans out there, yes, Brandon Belt sadly is on the 10-day IL list. Fractured his thumb, which sucks. He was on a tear, so hopefully we could still keep that first place. Keep that first place spot, you know, because the damn Dodgers don't want us, you know, they just want to just keep winning as well. So, geez. Anyways, then we got Michael Giacchino. I'm saying his name right. Look at this. I took a picture of the screen right here. So, of course, he is working hard right now, working on that Batman score. Oh, man. We're going to hear that beautiful, delicious Batman score at DC Fandom. I can't wait. Oh, it's going to be delicious. You know, we're going to be hearing some of that. We're going to be definitely hearing that score in the new trailer. Maybe they'll do some other stuff too. I don't know. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. Of course, we're going to talk about this. Zack Snyder, of course, doing this. And then, you know, it's the president. President said, you know, he got his booster shot, and it's like, hey, look at that. He's in the Oval Office. Look at outside the window. You could see stuff. Oh, wait, it's a set. Whatever. They all do it. I don't care what side of the aisle you're on. It's all bullshit. Gotta, you know, everything's, you know, a lot of it's bullshit. Not all of it, but a lot of it is. But I just found that funny. I'm like, when are they going to use the volume? I can't wait till, like, whatever president, either him or Kamala Harris, when she ends up taking up the presidency, they use the volume to be like, I'm here at the border, or I'm here and here, and they're not really there. I wonder how many times that's happened, but it's just kind of funny. It's just funny. You just got to love it. They injected him with water. Anyways. I didn't really think about this. I know there's been many times on this show in the Super Chat that we've talked about Dark Knight, the Dark Knight Rises, and there's been some back and forth with it, but I didn't really realize that this is the only time you see Tom Hardy's face. I was like, oh yeah, that's right, huh? You don't ever really see his face until this little flashback when you realize that he saved what's her name, and Talia, so I was like, oh yeah, that's pretty cool. So thank you, Aaron Bailey, for bringing that to the attention. Yes. Come on, man. Hey, look at this. All right, so this should be satisfying, guys. Okay, so to Screen Rant, this was from Screen Rant, but I didn't see what interview this was, but it probably had something to do. I know Will Smith right now, he's got a new Disney Plus kind of docu-series that's happening where he's kind of just went around the world and did some crazy shit, which is good. I think that's kind of perfect. It's like, yeah, Will Smith, live your life. You're not in a monogamous relationship apparently, which I think a lot of people realize that. It's like, are you and Jada really always faithful? No. I mean, that's why that whole little back and forth, which she admitted that was all production. That was all production. It's like, come on, you guys, of course, you guys have an open relationship. We get it. So, hey, live your life, Will Smith. We still love you. And that's what he's doing. But right here, what he told Screen Rant was Will Smith has relieved that he was relieved that he wasn't recast as Deadshot. So the quote right here said, they left the gunslinger out, right? So, okay, fine. Then I can go back. There you go. Then I can go back. Some reassurance right there. Reassurance right there that Will Smith is down to be that gunslinger again. Down to be Deadshot, okay? Do a spin-off movie, HBO Max. Hello? Just do it. I pitched the movie. Well, I pitched the movie. I did a video a long time ago. A good Deadshot pitch. Just a Deadshot standalone miniseries movie. I would rather go for miniseries. I want anything to be a miniseries. To be honest, I'd rather it be a miniseries. Like I said, just have Floyd tasked to like take somebody who's crucial. He has to take them across enemy lines, I guess you could say, to get to a certain spot, and all these other hitmen are trying to go after him, so he's fighting them off too. And have some familiar hitmen, that we know from the DC universe that show up. God damn. Can you imagine if Bloodsport ended up showing up in that, and there was like a fucking final act battle with Bloodsport and then Deadshot, and then of course they could do the team up thing if they wanted to, because who would not want to see Idris Elba and Will Smith team up and shoot some shit? I don't know. Something needs to happen with Bloodsport and Deadshot. I'm just saying. These two need to come together somehow. But I just like the fact that he said that, because nobody's really asked him about what was going on with the Suicide Squad. Did you see the Suicide Squad? Why weren't you in the Suicide Squad? I mean, to be honest, I thought he was maybe a little more dedicated to David Ayer, and said, okay, you messed with my boy, and now you're not going to have him on the second one? Well, I'm out. To me, that's just me, though, and stuff I kind of heard. I've told you guys where I'm like, I think, they could say scheduling conflicts, which is always usually the go-to, yes. But I just kind of went, maybe they could have had him in there. It kind of seems like they did. It almost seems like it was like, what? Will Smith's not going to do it? Okay, well, let's change it to Bloodsport, and then let's just rearrange that stuff, because, come on. I'm just saying. So, I don't know. That's just me, but I just like the fact that he said that. So, okay, fine, then I can go back. So, come back! Give him his own spinoff, please. You're throwing out spinoffs everywhere. Deadshot could use one, make it R-rated, make it about hitmen, and, let's do that. Let's do like what do they call that? A free fire, right? They call that a free fire? I think that's what the term is, a free fire, when it's like when hitmen are going after a specific target. Have it something like that, like you're smoking aces. Recently, Cop Shop was kind of like that, Have something like that. Make it subtle. Doesn't have to be expensive. There you go. Just fucking do it, man. Fucking do it. We want some more Will Smith Deadshot. Okay. It's my little spiel right there. My little spiel. This cracked me up right here. What's your superpowers again? I'm nuts. Yeah. I laughed a little too hard I laughed a little too hard at this meme right here when I first saw it. I was like, it was one of those hunched over, like I laughed really hard because of the face and everything. It's a good meme. It's a really good meme. Just saying. Really good meme right here. Hey, guess what? Archer fans. Archer season 13 confirmed already. So yay, Archer fans. I wonder if they'll ever attempt a live action. I don't think they should because I don't think it could be done, but you never know. Because especially if you don't have that voice coming out of that face, which is what's his name, who's very popular voice. He does Bob's Burgers. He does Kyle from Family Guy. And if you see what he actually looks like, he doesn't look like this. But the voice just fits that character, and you just kind of go, ah. Could they actually do a live action Archer? That'd be difficult. Be absolutely difficult. Then we got Tom Hardy talking about crossovers and everything. So, you know, of course, he's been probably asked this a million times. But, hey, it's Tom Hardy. I like to listen to Tom Hardy talk about this stuff. So we're going to listen to Tom Hardy talk about this stuff.
Crossovers and universes that, I care about. And then I would be remiss not to, and I'd absolutely want to get involved in that 100%.
All I ever wanted in this world is carnage.
I think one would be remiss as a producer not to look at the longing, and say, hey, there are opportunities here. And the other part of me is just so invested in enjoying playing and enjoying my time. Should it be the last movie today, that up until this point, I immersed myself as much in the bed of it and enjoyed every single relationship within it in creating what I think is a much stronger movie than the first. That I'm just really enjoying playing Eddie and Venom and being with my team. There's long wish fulfillment and conceptuals which cater for team and for, crossovers and universes that, I care about. And then I would be remiss not to, and I'd absolutely want to get involved in that 100%. But I'm also really happy with where we're at.
There you go. He's happy where they're at. That's good. That's good. As long as Tom Hardy's happy, that's good. You know what? When it comes to Venom, and I'm going to see it on Thursday. And the reactions, look at the reactions. Obviously, they're pretty positive. I'm just hoping that Andy Serkis, obviously, and I know hour and a half, pretty short. But if it's just like full on, just like, let's just go, and it doesn't look like it's been ripped to shreds and they just kind of just nail, like everything is just high octane. Just lean into the high octane of the character. And it seems like they are. If you've seen some of the clips that have come out recently where he's at some kind of nightclub and there's like neon and stuff like that and he's like up on stage. Okay, it's fine. Lean into the craziness. Lean into the ridiculousness. And when it comes to that time where then they do cross over with Spidey, which to me, after hearing the reactions, everybody going like, oh my God, the post-credit scene. Yes, it sounds like they are making that next step to, hey, guess what? We're going to get into Spidey territory, which is going to be interesting when they actually do that because he's very much an anti-hero now. Very much an anti-hero, and we're rooting for him now. So what happens when it comes to Spider-Man? Do we root for him then? What's going to be happening? Is there going to be... that's going to be the challenge right there because obviously when you think about... When you go back and you think of that story, like if you go back to the 90s cartoon and you watch, which they did a very good job with the Venom story, I thought. That was when I got introduced to the Venom story, was with the 90s Spider-Man two-parter that came, the Venom one. And then, of course, when you look at Spider-Man 3, it's like, Eddie Brock's always been made out to be like this asshole. But they really got to do something because obviously they're making him likable when it comes to this franchise. So now when they actually... It's probably not going to be... It's not going to be the same story, obviously, so they're going to have to make some changes, and hopefully we'll be okay with that. But, it's just Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy, like I said. I like to... He's one of my man crushes. What could I say? How can you not have a man crush on this guy? Talented actor. Very talented actor. I like the fact that when he gets into a role, he changes his voice. He changes his mannerisms sometimes. I look at that kind of shit. So there you go. You heard it here first. Man crush. Yes. Anyways, but let's get back to the woman crush. Ow! Look at this. So obviously the No Time to Die world premiere was tonight, and Ana de Armas is looking pretty foxy right here, posing in front of the Aston Martin right here, the Bond car. And yeah, just looking stunning. Let's just look at this for the rest of the show, right, guys? Can we just do that? No. That's right. It's looking pretty damn good, man, I tell you. And then we got Christopher Nolan right here. Christopher Nolan talks about Batman. So if you guys haven't heard this is Christopher Nolan talking about the significance of having multiple directors for Batman.
We flew out to New York when we knew we were going to do Batman, myself and David Goyer. And we sat with them and you know, talk about what. All
right, the audio is not that good. I don't think it's actually working too well when it comes to this. But basically, he's talking about how he's praising the fact that, you know, the different, pretty much what Mar's saying right here with the different interpretations by actors and directors, praising Tim Burton and, of course, Zack Snyder. And apparently he hasn't seen all the Planet of the Apes movies from Matt Reeves, but he is very much looking forward to seeing what Matt Reeves does with the characters. So, but yeah, the audio, you know, I don't think that was actually playing too well when it came to this. So, and then speaking of sexiness, look at this guy. Look at that coat. Look at that coat. Look at that jacket, man. That's right. When you're gonna go, when it's your last Bond premiere, you're gonna go all out. You're like, fucking black? Nah, I'm going fucking rose. I'm going rosacea, whatever the hell you want to call that. I don't know. A rose, a kind of reddish pink. I don't know. And have it like felt, suede. I don't know. Look at all the buttons, man. You handsome devil, you. Look at that. Red, whatever. Yeah. So, good on that. I was like, yeah, there you go. That's something different. That'll stand out. And then here's a picture of Dave Bautista after Daniel Craig accidentally broke his nose in Spectre when they had that fight on the train. And he said, I heard a crack. I went, oh no, and I ran away because I thought he was going to come after me. Yeah, I would probably do the same. But yeah, there's there's Bautista right there with a little bit of a crooked nose right there. Poor guy, but he probably didn't care. He didn't give a crap. He did not give a shit. So, salmon. There you go. More like a salmon color. There you go. Salmon. Rebel Moon gets an IMDb entry as the film nears production. So, yes, you can actually go on IMDb and check out everything that's Rebel Moon, and hopefully we'll get a casting call soon. Soon. Come on, Zach. Give us some fucking Rebel Moon goodies, some deliciousness. And then right here, hey, Andy Muschietti. Quote, it's Barry's movie, it's Barry's story, but their characters are more related than we think. They both lost their mothers to murder, and that's one of the emotional vessels of the movie. That's where the Affleck Batman kicks in. That's right, quoting Andy Muschietti. Now, it's not a new quote. This is from DC Fandom promo last year, so don't go freaking out like this was something new. No. But it's just to remind you guys that, yes, he's very much going like, hey, this is Barry's movie. I know there's some Batman in there, but, you know, it's whatever. And then the fact that he mentions Affleck's Batman, it's kind of nice. Yeah, it's going to be good. I think it's going to be damn good. So, we got some awesome people are submitting their DC Fandom posters. I thought this one from Toby right here was really cool. Look at that. Had a kid watching all the old TVs, all the different stuff. That's a good little poster right there. I like it. I like the way he used like the lighting and the glows and everything like that. It's good stuff. It's definitely good stuff. And we got a new little TV spot, a little short tease for What If this week. What If Ultron won? Yeah. We got that little tease last week. Now we're going to get this tease right here. Man. What If Ultron won? That's going to be a good episode. I think that's going to be a great episode right there. So, going to be cool. And then, of course, Zack Snyder showing us his tools. Showing us that red camera with that big, huge fucking lens. Look at that thing. Red digital camera. And then, of course, he's got that right there. So, it's safe to say that Rebel Moon's going to be gorgeous, beautiful. As if we didn't think that was going to be the case, right? We all knew that it was going to be the case. So, but yeah, just showing that off today. It's going to be beautiful. And I love the fact that he has his bourbon in the back. That's right. Have the bourbon in the back there, Zach. I really want to try his bourbon, but my God, it's fucking expensive. Jeez. Shaking my head. You guys probably know why I was shaking my head. Probably. These are pretty cool right here. The Venom Spidey statue. I would love to have this. Look at that Spidey ass. Look at that Spidey ass. But yeah, it's a cool little statue right there by Andres Lopez. So there you go. And then we got a new. I'm looking forward to this movie, The Harder They Fall, the cowboy movie on Netflix, starring Jonathan Majors and Elba and Zazie Beetz, Regina King, everybody. It's got to be good. Looks good. I'm going to check it out November 3rd. So that was a new poster right there. Of course, we'll talk about that on this day. Hey, look at this. It's almost like these directors actually respect each other. Like, I personally loved Ben Affleck as Batman. I thought he was incredible. Because at one point, he was probably going to use him as Batman. But things happened. And then, of course, Zack Snyder going. And like that, what Matt's doing with the Batman, by the way, I'm very excited about that. Yes. Directors, looking forward to other directors' projects. You gotta love it. You gotta freaking love it. Oh, hey, memories, guys. Remember this? Whoa, what's going on there? I don't know if you guys remember this, but yeah, let's just go back down memory lane when it comes to certain people claiming that they're not a liar, but you know, remember this?
Damn near.
Tell me right now. Tell me
Apparently,
right now.
when I was gone, I sent that picture to the editor staff about the last page of the script, about the doodle from Jim Lee on the last page of the script.
The doodle.
And this is stuff that Zach had already talked about on his on all of his stuff. He's like, oh, this happened, this is the nightmare timeline, and he laid it all out, and there's a doodle of it, and so we put it out there, and well, they put it out there. They texted me after they did it, and they're like. I got the text. It was like, man, we fucked up. And I'm like, what did you guys do? And they were like, we had to
What
put
did
an
they
apology
do?
out there. And I'm like, what happened? And then they told me what happened. And I got kind of a laugh out of it. Because I'm like, why are people attacking? Because this is old news. This news is like 2 years old. They're just mad because now it's in visual form and now they care about it. First, it was they didn't care that it was out there because they never thought it was happening. But now that it's happening, they got mad that they're seeing it, which is ironic. But the picture... I apparently, from what I gathered from a bunch of people that were talking to me about it, there were a lot of outlets, a lot of individuals that were holding that photo ransom.
Holding it
so they could
ransom.
drop it at the time of most opportunity to get most money out of it. The biggest monetizing moment they could have. And apparently, TCN did the thing we did again, where we Robin Hood the situation, and they didn't like that.
Maybe Robin Hood men in tights.
They apparently did not like the outrage. They created a fake outrage because
fake.
we had dropped something that they were going to use later to run clicks.
You turned the comments.
Run
back
clicks.
Well, I mean,
I think that, yeah,
Huh?
I'm sorry.
Huh? What?
no,
Wait, what?
since you're talking about that, why do you think they would want to run that later, though? Why didn't they use it sooner?
Because we were told not
The
to.
picture itself is from a script
Nope.
copy
Nope.
that I saw in 2017.
Lies.
It's an old photo,
Huh.
especially given that I heard that was drawn on the script in end of 15.
Okay.
So it's a very old picture. But apparently, I don't know. I've never understood the gatekeeping mentality when you decide to withhold information so that the moment...
So that's what we did. That's right. Holding it for ransom. And it was doodled on the back of a script. That's right.
Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Tell me lies.
That's what happened, huh? Okay. All right. Anyways, maybe we'll have more on that at the members only post-show stream. Just saying. All right, let's get to the topics. All right, let's talk about Jason Kilar. Talks about the streaming backlash and losing his job. Losing his job. That's right. So this article, like I said, right before, like literally a half an hour before I was like, when I was trying to think about what the main topic was going to be for tonight's stream, I went, okay, well, that's probably good. So if you guys saw this right here, first I saw the Variety article right here, but there's a couple of articles. There's one from THR2 talking about Jason Kilar. So Let me go ahead and do there. Go to that. All right, it's transitioning right there. Whew. All right, there's a Janet doc coming. That's gonna be pretty cool. Anyways, WarnerMedia CEO Jason Kilar is disappointed he will probably lose his job. Probably lose his job right here. So, Jason Kilar, currently CEO of WarnerMedia, admitted that he feels disappointed that he will likely be out of the job within a year. AT&T is in the midst of spinning off WarnerMedia to combine with Discovery, a deal expected to close in mid-2022, pending regulatory approvals. Kilar has told staffers that he expects to stay at WarnerMedia at least through 2022. Kilar, speaking at Vox Media's Code Conference, said that the WarnerMedia CEO job goes away once the Discovery transaction closes. Asked if he was disappointed he won't have the chance to continue leading the media conglomerate, Kilar responded, "I'm human, so in that context, yes." He declined to discuss what his next venture might be. Kilar, the one, of course, talks about the Hulu stuff. And he said, "I would prefer this adventure to go on for 10 or 20 more years." He acknowledged that, but that's not the way corporate America works. Until the transaction closes, Kilar said he'll continue to work to set up WarnerMedia for the next 100 years. So there you go. And then he was interviewed by Code Conference by MSNBC anchor Stephanie Rule, who questioned him about the backlash about that all. So I'm going to go to THR's article right here, which I thought it was a little bit, when he talks about it, when the quote right here. Okay, so first off, well, let's see. He kind of said, Kilar, let's see, Warner's, he said, "We endeavored to do the right thing in terms of communication, and in hindsight, we should have taken a good month to have 170 conversations with talent and everything." This is what we kind of talked about. It's like, yeah, maybe there was a miscommunication when this decision was made, because a lot of people, I guess, felt like they were in the dark, and then that kind of soured some people, let's just say. And then, of course, they had to, pay them off. Be like, here's your money, Patty, gal. Sorry about that. Sorry, we didn't mean to do that. That said, even with the compressed timeline, Kilar noted that the day and date movie moved primed HBO Max for subscriber growth into the service's second year. So he's looking at it as like, hey, it did kind of help. It did really kind of help. There will be a short number of services you care about on a daily basis. That's the way he's looking. He was looking long term. WarnerMedia will spend north of $18 billion on content across all areas of the business in both 2021 and 2022. Kilar said, responding to word that Netflix expects to spend $18 billion on content next year. In addition to WarnerMedia, Kilar cited Netflix and Disney as well as positioned to succeed in the direct-to-consumer streaming business. Meanwhile, for Amazon, entertainment is not a hobby and will be in the game for the long haul, he said. So we got that. And then there was a quote right here that said, when he says, Kilar's perspective, Warner's reaction to the fallout was successful, even as Warner Brothers has committed to a 45-day exclusive theatrical release window for 2022. We said from the start that we are going to treat every single film as a blockbuster from an economic perspective for participants, that we were going to be fair and generous. We were going to do the right thing. The good news is we did, and we worked our trail ends off to that, and we're now in a very good situation. So positivity coming from the man. Definitely positivity coming from the man. So that's good.
Tell me sweet little lies.
Okay, having too much fun with that drop. I'm not saying that it's all lies, but I'm just, he says they're in a good spot. They're in a good spot when it comes to that, and I want to believe it. But I think like he had a good idea, and I've said this, we've talked about it on the Vodka stream. We were all about it. We're like, all right, this makes sense because the pandemic and whatnot. But I think, he just didn't have the proper conversations with people. Like when it comes to David Zaslav, he is having conversations with everybody right now. He is, this Zaslav sounds like a man who just is going, all right, I got to do all of this before this time. I got to meet with all these people before this time. He's going to make sure that there's no balls that are dropped. That's for sure. And I think Kilar was a little too rambunctious when it came to that. Didn't talk about it with a lot of people that he probably should have. And then there was a little bit of backlash that happened. But at the same time, it did seem like it was a good idea at the time. Maybe not so much now. Now they got to find that happy median. 45 days, I think it should be 30, to be honest. Because nowadays, movies just kind of go and then they're gone. To be honest, you could do 2 weeks if you wanted to. But then again, that might be too much of a short window where people are like, eh. So maybe 45 days is that sweet spot where people are like, I don't want to wait a month and a half. So maybe that is that sweet spot of like, all right, it'll go on here then and we'll be good. We'll be good. So I don't know. But then, yeah, there's a chance that he might lose his job. To me, I think he's going to, because obviously it's merging and you got another CEO coming in. It would be kind of cool if maybe they kept him on to do some things. But hey, when you're getting paid like $50 million a year, I think he'll be all right. I think it's something like that. I know his salary is like really ridiculous. So he'll be fine. He'll be fine. Maybe he'll go off and start some other thing, you know. He'll somehow get YouTube stories to like be a big, huge thing or something like that. TikTok. Maybe he'll move to TikTok. I don't know. But but at the same time, I think he had a pretty good solution. But, because with everything that kept delaying, it was just getting annoying for everyone, because you want to see these movies and they keep getting delayed. So I always thought that idea was good. I think a lot of us kind of thought that idea was good, but they just got to find that happy median now. They got to really do that. And I think Zaslav is really like making sure that they're going to have a good strategy. I think they're going to implement a little bit. Even Ben Affleck has said that, when it comes to streaming, smaller movies are going to go straight to that. And I think a lot of movies out there have benefited from going direct to streaming, being like an Amazon exclusive or Hulu exclusive. I think they've benefited, to be honest, especially last year or the last 18 months. I think some movies have benefited. But yeah, when it comes to the bigger movies, that's where the money is at. So you got to find that happy. That's why they keep on postponing. That's why we're finally going to see No Time to Die. We're finally going to see, well, not till next year, I guess, Top Gun Maverick, which is like, there was no other alternative when it came to those kind of movies. So I guess when it came to Warner Brothers, just using that Warner Brothers library and that name, they thought, okay, let's promote this with the streaming service. Let's get these subscribers. And for the most part, probably did well, but probably not as good as they'd hope. And now David Zaslav is going, hey, we're going to get 200 million subscribers worldwide in the next 3 to 5 years, whatever. That's also pretty ambitious. So we'll see what happens. But I don't think he should stay around somewhere. But he probably will lose his job. But let's hope that Anne and Toby also lose their jobs too. Yeah, let's hope that happens. We'll see. Kilar got that drag queen side job. What the hell? That is very interesting, Jesse. Sure, fine, whatever. Maybe whatever he likes to do in his own time. I'm okay with that. But anyway, so yeah, that's what Jason Kilar had to say. I think he'll be fine. He'll land somewhere else if that's the case, if they don't keep him on. But, I like what he had to say. Like, he's still going to try to, so I guess you could say that some of this stuff that's been happening right now when it comes to greenlighting some of these series that are happening on HBO Max, just Kilar. So, hey, Jason Kilar, greenlight a fucking series with Deadshot Will Smith. Come on. Do something like that. Do that. Somehow, persuade Ben Affleck to do his shit. Okay? You got Joe Manganiello right over there. Do that. Release the haircut. Do all that before you leave. Just get it all out there before you leave, Let's just do all that. That's what I think that's what a lot of people would like to see, a lot of people want. And go out with a bang, You helped a little bit, mostly with the Snyder Cut, so why not? Why not? So okay, so there's that. Jason Kilar, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. So let's talk about this new Scanline video, this Scanline VFX reel for Zack Snyder's Justice League, which was released today, and it's freaking awesome if you haven't seen it. Let's go through it. I'm going to turn down the sound, though. Yeah, let's turn down the sound. I don't know where the music's from, but it's just music over that whole thing. So, all right, let me do this. We'll go through this because it's really cool. It's just cool to see how the sausage is made. How the sausage is made. So I'm sure you guys saw this. See how some of these shots go. Beautiful. I mean, just the way that they layer everything together. It's gotta be kind of cool. Yeah. It's like everything's kind of like, it's just like an artiste just adding different kind of layers to it. Oh, I mean, that was a creepy face. Look at how creepy that face looked. Before they actually put Cavill's face on there, and like his actual like face. Look at that thing. That is crazy. That looks really creepy. Like he's dead already. Oh, got the life sucked out of him. It's really cool. And then of course we got Cavill's pretty face right there. Just yeah. You know, that was a cool VFX shot. Ben, just do this. And then this is right here. I don't know if this is Ben. Is this Ben? Yeah, I think that's Ben. Yeah. But yeah, of course, the shot with the War Machine right here and all the little layers that are going on it. Look at that. I mean, we know this is like an entire VFX shot right here. So we were kind of wondering, was the whole thing a VFX shot? But turns out that, yep, there was some when the camera turns that. Well, maybe it is an entire VFX shot. No, we got that. So we got Ben right there doing the turn. And then, so that's him right there. And then all of a sudden, it gets to a point where it's like, all right, full VFX. Now the whole thing's VFX. And look at that. That's so cool. Matrix shit right there, buddy. Yeah, I like it. And then add all that stuff. Add the dudes right here. The mutants. And then, of course, the Steppenwolf stuff, man. Tell you what. That's right. This ain't no Zoic Studios. Look at that. It's just adding all that. It's amazing how they do this. It almost seems like it's simple. This part right here, I remember the Corridor crew guys were talking about just Steppenwolf going through the little puddle right here and how detailed that looked. I mean, it's fucking awesome. I mean, there's even like a stick that comes up that I think they added, and then the ripples and everything like that in the water. Everything's just so cool. And no, they did not CGI the chest hair on Henry Cavill's pecs. So, in case you were wondering, it's pretty cool. Showing all that. Swing and a miss. Yeah, so they're just showing like their shots. So obviously they did all the Steppenwolf stuff, and they had to redo all the Steppenwolf stuff, as we talked about when Brian Hirota and DJ was on the stream a couple of months ago. No, Silas, no! Just pretty cool. Yeah, and we got all that, and of course the Flash part. So cool. Just awesome. Such a badass moment. Jeez. This movie's just gorgeous. I mean, right there. Look at that. And then you got all the layers. Put all the layers. Look at that. All the layers. All the debris. The fire. Everything. Just gotta wonder, like, yeah. Then you got, of course, the Nightcrawler right here. Just the different layers of it. You guys bored yet? Of course not. Then we got, of course, the bat. Oh, shit. What did I do? Then we got the Batmobile shot with all this stuff. That's right. We got rid of that fucking pink sky, whatever the hell it was, whatever they tried to do initially. Look at that. The whole environment. I love how it has all that, the grid over here, you know, and how they just build the entire environment like that. It's just really cool. Just add the layers and God, man. Just so cool. Going through that, just tearing up those fucking parademons. And then, of course, the ultimate superhero shot right there. So beautiful. Look at that. Just seems so easy, right? Just, hey, just put that layer, No. Fucking shit is just amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And there's, yeah, you had the water effect too and all that. And then, of course, Flash. This is pretty cool right here because you actually see Ezra Miller running on the treadmill right here. Right there. Look at that. There you go. It's running on that treadmill. So you got the grid behind there, just building that world. God, it's so fucking beautiful. You could hear this scene, right? You could hear this scene. You totally hear the fucking music and everything. Yeah, it's just one of those scenes that you just fucking hear. Ooh. So we got that, and that's pretty much it. Scanline VFX right there. Scanline VFX. I'm pretty sure that Warner Brothers is going to copyright this video. So whatever, though. I wanted to go over that because absolutely beautiful. The VFX artist is just something. You know, what's different about this one, though, is the fact that they had to go back and do all this, okay? So this wasn't just like, oh, yeah. I mean, they started maybe prepping some of that, but then all of a sudden they went a different direction, and then they had to go back, and then they had to complete it in like, what, over 6 months? You know, and half the time that they should have been able to complete it. When we heard those guys, Brian and DJ, talk about that. So, man, it's just absolutely beautiful. Yeah, that's no Zoic Studios right there. Now, that is Scanline. Scanline did all that. And yeah, man, just absolutely gorgeous. And I can only imagine how long it took just to do Steppenwolf and just the way that he looks and all the spikes and the reflection of the environment and everything. I mean, it's just absolutely amazing what they can actually do. Yeah, did you hear my stomach? Yeah, I'm a little hungry. You heard my stomach, Lane? Yeah, I made it. I'm like, okay, easy. We're good. We'll have dinner after this. Well, after the other thing. So, anyways, absolutely gorgeous. And, yeah, so many VFX shots. And those guys are just madmen. And guess what, guys? Same people working on The Flash. So, Flash movie's going to look pretty gorgeous, too. God knows what the fuck they're going to do with that. That's going to be crazy. So, that's what's good. All right. David Ayer. Another cryptic Instagram stories message. Jeez. I don't know what this guy's doing, but I love it. But this is the new one that he posted. I think this was actually out yesterday after the show. I'm going to take that sound off. There we go. Okay. This one right here. So this is the message right here. It says, I used to think that the day would never come. Now, we could be looking way too much into this, but, you know, you got yesterday, and then you got today, and he's just kind of posting this random stuff, which is good. Keep the conversation going. Even if nothing has happened yet, he's keeping the conversation going. That's what it is. And I know, guys, there are some scoops out there that are saying that with, I think they're talking about a possibility of DC fandom. There's going to be an announcement for the Ayer cut. I personally don't think so. I hope I'm wrong, but I don't think that's going to be the case. I don't think at DC fandom they're going to announce it. I think DC fandom is all about what is actually, all the new stuff that's coming out. But you never know what's going to happen after that. So, but I know, yes. Yeah, there's other scooper pooper scoopers out there that are, of course, running with that. But, you got to take everything with a grain of salt, as we've realized in the past 2 years. You just got to take everything with a grain of salt. Like, I haven't heard anything, so I can't really say much about it. I hope it's true, but at the same time, I'm kind of going, it doesn't feel like it is. It doesn't feel like that's actually going to be the case. DC fandom, even though that would be a pretty cool spot to announce it, it just seems like anytime they do like these fan events, it's all pre-recorded and it just moves. It just moves very well. I mean, look at Tadum that just happened last week. They took a page out of DC fandom last year, and it's just constantly moving. I don't know if they'll have like something, but then again, who knows? Maybe they'll have a little sneak, like, hey, guess what? And all of a sudden, if David Ayer shows up on a panel, guess what? We can all celebrate, because that's exactly what's going to be announced. But I just don't think that is actually going to happen. I'm not don't expect Christmas. I know. Remember when I thought last year at Christmas, because I was like getting hints from people I was talking to that possibly it might be announced at Christmas last year. Maybe it'll happen Christmas this year, and then I'll do that thing that some of the other scoopers do, and be like, "See, I told you. I didn't say which Christmas. Did I say Christmas 2020? No, I just said Christmas." Doesn't matter what year. I just said Christmas. So, scoop confirmed. Mic drop. Motherfucker. Oh, you know, I'm not going to do that.
Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Tell me lies.
Anyways. Oh, man. Yeah. That's just a fun drop to talk about. Anyways, though, we'll keep our eyes open, but I just don't think it's going to happen at fandom, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I hope I'm wrong. I 100% hope I'm wrong. All right. Time to Die reaction. So the premiere happened tonight. A lot of people got to see it. Some people are going to social media. I think some people are actually posting their reviews right now. So I was looking on Twitter and kind of seeing that. Let's see. Let me type it in. Okay, here we go. Boop. All right. Why do you do that to me? All right. No time. Let's look at it. All right. No Time to Die. Let's look at some of these reactions right here. Okay. There we go. Very good. So we got, of course, you could listen to Billie Eilish sing the No Time to Die song, which is a pretty good song. We got Scott Menzel, No Time to Die is the big screen spectacle the world has been waiting for. A beautifully directed and emotional goodbye to Daniel Craig's James Bond. No Time to Die is filled to the brim with spectacular action sequences, stunning set pieces, and jaw-dropping cinematography. A must-see. So, got all that. No Time to Die. Lots and lots of gadget shit. I don't need to read his. He always has a stupid thing to say. It's fucking. We don't need to hear what Scott has to say. Anyways. No Time to Die ends the era of James Bond with a grand and spectacular finale, wraps up the plots from previous films while pushing the boundaries of what the character can deliver. Rami Malek is one creepy Bond villain, exciting, well-crafted, and emotional. A toast to Daniel Craig. Yes, so there you go. And then let's just look at On a Day or Maz again. Ha, ha. The ladies. See, that's right. The ladies that can have their own. Oh, my God. Sorry. But that's cool. So, yeah, some people are, like, raving about it. I don't know if there's a lot of things. Okay, No Time to Die is pretty enthralling Bond adventure with entertaining set pieces and flavors of classic moments in the franchise that will make diehards happy. Dare I say, diehards hard? Anyways, surprisingly emotional at times, too. It's an ambitious entry that gives Craig's tenure a well-earned send-off, so that's good. The new James Bond movie will be released. Okay, yeah. He's just talking about it, so there's that handsome devil right there. It's everything I wanted and more. A great farewell to Daniel Craig, but honestly, I wanted more Rami Malek. So Tessa right here is like, give me some more Rami. Yes, it's long, but... Oh, yes, it's long. She didn't like it long. I know that sounded weird. But whenever it felt like it was about to drag, it jumped right back in with the adrenaline. Action-packed from the start. Classic Bond. So there you go. Classic Bond right there. Gotta like it. So that's pretty much, I guess, it. Yeah, there's the guy who plays Q right there. Cool. All right, so... Sounds like it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it. I want to see it next week. Unless I could somehow get a screener, but it doesn't seem like... I mean, no matter what, I want to see Venom. I want to see No Time to Die, Dune. I want to see all that on a big, huge screen. So I don't want really screeners for those. I'd rather see them in the movie theaters. It's like screeners are cool, but the quality is always usually lower than even what a fucking regular Blu-ray would be. It's all compressed and shit, so I want to see all these on a big screen. Like I said, the next like 5-6 weeks, I'm going to the movies like every single fucking week, and I'm looking forward to it because, you know, just seems like it's been kind of on and off, and now I'm just like, movies are back. It's like the summer blockbuster season got delayed a little bit to fall blockbuster season, but yeah, looking forward to No Time to Die. Absolutely. All right, so there's all the topics right there. Let's go to the Twitter questions. See what you guys have to say over here on the Twitter world. What do you guys have to ask? Boop. All right. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we got. I was wrong again.
Why is Will Smith's dead shot
there we go.
not in the Suicide Squad? Yeah, I was working and they were ready to shoot. It was a timing issue. They didn't cast anybody in Deadshot. They left Deadshot out, right? So Idris is playing a different character. He's not playing, or is he playing Deadshot? Different character. A different character. All right, cool. So I can come back. Why is Will Smith's Deadshot?
I love he said, well, looks like Dave was wrong. Okay, you really thought that Will Smith had no idea who Idris Elba was playing? And that was just like a bit? Hey, who was Idris playing? Huh? You know that movie that came out a month ago? Oh, he didn't play me? Oh, okay, good. Okay, then come on. Give me a break. Give me a break. But I like that he's playing along. I'll give it that. I'll give it that. Jose busting the balls. Yeah, anyways. Hey, Dave, don't recall you talking about this yesterday. What do you think? Warner Brothers turning off the comments section to the Zack Snyder video. Is this actually true? Because I checked it out. Let's see. Is that the actual? Yeah. If you actually check it out, let's see. YouTube. Let's see. Zack Snyder's Justice League. Own it. Let's see. I remember looking this up, and wait a minute. Okay, so I couldn't exactly find it. It's not this one right here. The actual link. Here's the actual link. All right, so this is the actual link right here. It's still unlisted, but the comments are there. So I'm not sure exactly what was going on with that. So I don't know. I was kind of confused by that because I saw that too, but when I went to the actual thing, I'm like, all right, it's unlisted still, but the comments are still there. Unless I guess maybe they turned it off for a bit and then they turned it back on. I don't know. But that's one of the reasons why I was going to talk about it, because I know that was brought up yesterday, and then I was going to talk about it today, but I went to it and they're there. I guess it was temporary. I don't know. So they turned it back on. So I guess we could just, we're okay with that. But I know everybody in the fandom wants to throw whatever they can at Warner Brothers, and then they also want them to make the movies they want. It's like, we need to relax a little bit. I'm just saying, in the fandom, it gets a little too crazy at times because, we're constantly going like, fucking Warner Brothers. But at the same time, we're like, hey, can you release this and restore that? It's like, relax. Which one? We got to either just full on hate the studio or just kind of go, hey, all right, we're here. We're cool. It's fine. I'm not going to watch every movie that you're going to make, but I think we just need to relax a little bit. Just relax. Not every little thing has to be, dog pile and blah blah blah. And I'm just like, when I see that, and then all of a sudden it's like they got put. Maybe there was a reason. Who knows? But the comments are back, and now it's now people who posted that are going to look kind of dumb, Michael. Dave, as a fan of football, I know me, a diehard fan of the history of the sport as well as all sports. Any thoughts on the historic game Sunday night with Brady going to Foxborough and to play against Bills Pats, where they won those 6 championships together? Can't script that shit. I know. I worry that it's going to be a very disappointing game. I know they're really dramatizing it because when you watch like Sunday Night Football, they were really like the little trailers for it. They were really dramatizing it. And I don't know if it's going to be that dramatic. I hope it is, because even that game on Sunday night, that was pretty damn dramatic. I mean, the games have been pretty damn dramatic when it comes to Sunday Night Football. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. I'm sure. I mean, the fans are going to give him a standing ovation, of course. You can't just like say, fuck this guy for leaving after giving 6 championships. You can't do that. So I think it's going to be cool, but I really hope it's a dramatic football game. I want it to be. This is how I drive. works. That's pretty funny. Thank you, Jacob. Jordan. Hey there, Dave. With Jason Kilar likely leaving Warner Brothers, HBO Max soon, will his legacy just be remembered because of the Snyder Cut or how he handled 2021 movie slate, losing the company a lot of money? Probably the latter. Yeah, I think his legacy will be the fact that he did that. But it's like, how much money did he lose? Was there a lot of money that got lost? I don't know. It just seems it's a weird one. Douche, I can never say your name. Interesting how the Variety article has a little bit more detail than the THR one, yes? Including how storytellers choose to work with certain people at HBO and WarnerMedia TV. What do you make of that? It's true. It seemed like Variety had the much longer article, but THR had a slightly different quote. So I think Variety really had the full-on story, so that's pretty cool. Let us not forget Morbius. Yes, true. We got, Michael Keaton just all over the place. Eric, please tell him thanks for helping to get the Snyder Cut released. He helped us win the battle. Sure, I mean, Kilar did help with that. Scanline, I thought it was Zoic. Oh, never gets old, does it? Yeah, never gets old. But what can you do? Like I said, I might have some little more stuff to say about that in the post-show members-only vlog. So if you're not a member, join and take part into it right after this. Going to go ahead and wrap the show up. I appreciate you guys clicking in as per usual. Make sure you smash that like, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and of course got the Patreon too if you want to help out the pirate ship with that. Trying to do a little bit more on there, so we'll see what happens. And then of course we got merchandise down below in the Ballsy area. You know, that's where all the links are and everything. So if you want to do that, get yourself some shirts. Some new shirts are in there. It's all there. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, and I'll see you members in a little bit. I'll post it, of course, on the YouTube feed, and we'll talk. We'll have a little bit of a chat. So, all right, guys, love you. See you tomorrow. Talk to you later.